we'll get started. First, as always, we're going to talk about safety. And we did have an accident in the last month, and so we are 18 days without an accident. Embrace this! You look like Ric Flair. Kid, you may not realize it, but I'm already at work because right now I'm multitasking. Because right now I'm causing a reaction in the minds and in the bodies of all the ladies in the building right now. And I'm making a lot of guys mad because they know that I'm way up here and they're way down here. And they're all playing catch-up ball with the nature board. And the third thing I'm doing, Ken, is I'm taking this opportunity to present myself to inspire my co-workers to impart a little bit of my greatness to everybody. So when I leave, they'll achieve greater things than they've ever achieved before. How about that, Ken?
I like
all
that.
For the price of admission, brother. Every time I come out here and talk to you, I make a statement, and I'm going to make it again today because it's still true. That statement is this, that I am still the greatest employee that you have ever hired. Not Pete Fuchsia, not Jimmy Cacciolone, not pretty boy Jimmy Brazes, but yours truly. I don't look great, Ken. Huh? Custom made from head to toe. Looking only as I can look like. Is there a point to this? Jim Brazes. My God, brother. If you're going to come out here and try to look like me and try to be slick, please stop buying your clothes at the Goodwill. You come with me, I know some tailors will get you dressed up, and when I'm done, I might even be able to help get you a girlfriend. No problem. Now, serious business, Ken. I'm going to make a statement that I believe everybody in this room has heard before, and the statement is this: am I my brother's keeper? The interpretation of that is this: should I be concerned about the people that are around me? And I want to answer that question and say you should be. If you were here in 2020, you will remember not one, but 2 OSHA inspectors came on our premises. And they were here for 3 days. And I got to tell you, Ken, they were finding things I didn't know anything about, nobody heard anything about. They came with a book this thick. And they were here for 3 days. And Ken, I got to tell you, brother, they were getting to me. They were double teaming me. And there comes a time, brother, in every man's life when he's got to reach out and make the tag. Who was it who was going to come and stand by my side? Who was it that was going to help me out? None other than Brad Udy. I don't know if you're here, Brad, but Brad Udy saw what was going on, and he came and stood by my side for all 3 days. And because of him, the inspection went a lot better than it would have without him. And so, in all of my years working at Mueller, I have seen no greater example of someone being their brother's keeper than what Brad Udy did for me. And if I wish he was here because I would thank him and I would shake his hand. But now I get to where all of you are at. You were supposed to be your brother's keeper. It should not be a handful of people trying to get everybody to follow the safety rules in this company. It should be 130 plus people being their brother's keeper, looking over each other's shoulder to make sure everybody's safe. Supervisors, it is your job to lead, not just my job. It's your job to lead and make sure people are following the rules. So I'm asking you all to pull together, to pull in the same direction. Nobody wants to see somebody pulling dies and get their hands all cut up and have to go get stitches in their hands. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see somebody go up in the mezzanine without a hard hat and bust their head open on one of those steel beams. My head gets busted all the time, but that's different. Nobody wants to see anybody getting written up for not wearing their PPE. So what I'm telling you, let's all focus on safety. Let's all pull in the same direction. And Kent, if we can do that, if we can do that, brother, we will not only be the greatest die cutting company in the world today, but we'll be the safest die cutting company in the world today. And in the words, I'll leave you with this. In the words of my great friend, the man, Mike Blakemore, if you want to go home the same way you came, you got to be smart, and you got to work safe. Woo!